Hey guys, Rick Kern of TV Scaly Adventures, and I'm out here today with Frank Kuhn, and we're out on one of the Anderson County boats that they use out here on Lake Hartwell, and we want to tell you about a new advancement in technology. One of the things I'll caveat with this is that sometimes out of a tragedy is born knowledge, and from that a corrective action, and Frank's going to tell us a little bit about that today. So Frank, tell us a little bit about what you've got today.
All right. Well, sadly about 2 years ago, one of our police officers, Master Deputy Devin Hodges, died while on a training exercise using our Sheriff's Department and Emergency Preparedness Department's boats. And sadly, they were thrown overboard while in a high-speed turning maneuver, and unfortunately his PFD or his equipment got fouled up into the prop area and he drowned. In experience of that tragedy, his wife Krystal has created a foundation in his name, which we're very thankful for, because they have aligned themselves with this company that has developed this new technology, electronic kill switch system. And so this allows any of the members of the dive team or the Sheriff's Department who is out on the water the opportunity to where if something goes wrong, or if we lose a member or all the members on board, this will kill the engine and also allow us to then be able to make it back to the boat or rescue that person if needed. Okay, so the hallmark of this system is basically an electronic device that is mounted here with a sensor, and in conjunction with another device that's either around our neck or around our wrist, and we basically will turn it on and activate it as we get ready to head out. Each member that has one of these devices also activates it with a little press of the button, and then from there, if we get more than 20 feet away from the boat, whether it's on either side or stem to stern, it will activate and immediately cut off the engine. Okay. Also, if someone should be standing close to the edge and suddenly fall overboard, not only that, but it will notice that, and then it will then activate and shut down the engine for us.
So it's totally intuitive. You don't have to have a man at the helm to be able to be safe.
Traditionally, we would have a device here, which was the kill switch, which required you having a cable or cord. We actually still carry one as a manual just in case, but that was the traditional technique, and that required someone to clip in. But that only counted for one crew member who was actually who was ever assigned the helm or skipper of the boat. Right. That didn't cover the other team members. So this is the advantage, and we really do appreciate Krystal's forethought and the fact that in her creation of this foundation too, we found out that this foundation has been providing these devices to not only us, but to a lot of the sheriff's departments throughout the state to help improve the safety for everyone.
So Fran, one of the things that, like I said when I opened this, is that out of tragedy is often born knowledge and a change in ways that people do things. And so now we know it's good to know that the law enforcement officers that are out here patrolling this lake are going to be safe. And I know that that would mean a lot to the Hodges family.
So, and we do appreciate it too from the Hodges family. So.
Awesome. Another thing I noticed while we were out today was I'm not sweating wearing a bunch of neoprene, that we actually have these smaller life vests. Tell us a little bit about that.
Traditional life vests, unfortunately, required some cork or other type of material, polypropylene, that would be inserted inside of a full-size vest. Right. Which is wonderful, because we, of course, encourage everyone to wear a PFD while in the water. But unfortunately, in our region, when we get 85% plus humidity and 90 plus degree temperatures, you're incredibly hot and sweaty. We've been thankful that a technology that came out from the military and used on aircraft and such has been adapted to the you'd say nautical side, and that basically these smaller vests actually are an inflatable bladder, and they use either a manual pull device, like you can see it like on airplanes or aircraft if you ever get a commercial flight. Also, there's a sensor in here where if it gets wet, it dissolves a tablet that activates a CO2 cartridge that automatically inflates this vest.
Interesting.
So this enables us so that in rough seas like we're experiencing right
kind of might be helpful now.
Yeah, if something happened, again, if I should accidentally fall overboard, not only do I have an electronic sensor to help save us, but now if I fall overboard with this will automatically inflate. So if I get knocked unconscious, or if I'm not able to activate it myself, it'll do it on, rapidly and help keep me up above the water.
Right. And I think that's an important point that you make, because you're obviously an accomplished swimmer. You're a certified scuba diver with several certifications. But if you fell out of the boat and hit your head, doesn't matter how good of a swimmer you are, because you're incapacitated. So, you always got to remember when you're out on the water to be safe, whether it's wearing a personal flotation device or, if you're a municipality working with these kill switches. So we just want to thank Frank for taking a moment today to explain that to us. And we want to thank the Hodges family for their contribution to the safety of our officers that are out here on the boat, making sure that you have a safe time out here on the water. So remember, guys, stay tuned to Scaly Adventures, and always, always, always be safe out on the water or any adventure that you're on. Stay tuned to scalyadventures.com.